I did snorkeling, and it was very alarming.
It's spooky.
Snorkeling is...
Did you see that video of the dude in a kayak that gets attacked by a tiger shark while he's on the kayak? Bro, this dude's fishing on a kayak, a little kayak, like the size of this fucking table. And this tiger shark just comes zipping at him and takes a... Check this out. Watch this. Give me some volume. Look at this. Ooh!
Tiger shark!
Holy shit, bro. Watch that again. Watch this again. Watch this motherfucker sneak up on him. He's just chilling. This is off Oahu. Look at it coming.
Ah!
Damn.
Bro, fuck
Tiger
that.
Shark!
You see
Tiger
that...
shark ran me.
Ram you?
Yeah.
Bro, that motherfucker bit you. He bit your boat. Look at it biting the boat, man.
That thing doesn't give a fuck, dude. They'll eat anything.
They're so vicious. Those are the ones that bite people.
Some kid just jumped off a ship the other day into the water.
Oh, yeah, he fell overboard, right?
He jumped. Apparently, it was a dare. This guy was out of Baton Rouge, actually.
Was it on like a cruise ship?
Yeah, it was like.
Is he dead?
He disappeared. Yeah.
Ooh.
So he's either. Yeah.
Disappeared.
Would you rather being disappeared is kind of interesting because you could come back?
I don't think he disappeared. I think he drowned.
Well, some people say they thought in part of the video they thought they see a shark. Do you see the video?
In the middle of the ocean? Do you know most fish are around the middle? Most fish are within like 200 miles of shore.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Because where else would you
go? Most of the open area, like when you go deep in the middle of the ocean, there ain't shit out there.
Nothing's out there.
Yeah, it's like the desert.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
It's like the wet desert.
I think that's true. But Google that. The majority of fish are 200 miles from shore. I'm pretty sure that's true.
I'm trying to think if I've seen a fish way out there before.
Fuck those tiger sharks, though, right? Fuck those things. That's one of the ones that got the person that when Duncan was staying there.
Oh, yeah. Look, dude, I started snorkeling, and so finally I realized, like, there wasn't even any fish there. I was like, this is bad. And the water would lift you up, and then it would, like, set you down, like, in a bunch of rocks. And I'm like, this is real scary. So I had to come back in, and I knew it was weird because, like, the lifeguards were looking at me. So I was like, oh.
You were getting out there.
Yeah, I was like, it is.
People get out there, man. You watch them swim out there, and, you know, some dude from fucking Cleveland, I can't believe him in the ocean. And he's out there deep. Like,
this water's wet as heck.
You can get jacked. You can get jacked by a fucking ocean werewolf. That tiger shark is an ocean werewolf. And that thing just leaped out of the water and bit that dude's boat. Fuck, man. I mean, what did it think that was? Like, people say, oh, it thought you were a seal. That did not think that was a seal. That thing probably thought it was a boat, and there's a person on that boat, and I'd like to eat that person.
Well, nature's fucking probably getting pissed after all the shit that has been happening to Mother Nature, that she's going to send animals. She's going to send weather. She's going to send storms. She's going to send snow to try to kill that guy. I believe that Mother Nature is going to have a play in all of this.
Why does Mother Nature go after the Sackler family?
Hopefully she'll get to him.
How would she get to him, you think?
I don't know. I fucking hate those people so much, though.
Yeah, it's evil.
I mean, it's evil, man.
And they're just balling, just eating caviar, driving around Rolls Royces.
But they don't have any feelings.
Well, I think what happens with people when they're a part of something really big, it's called a diffusion of responsibility because there's so many people there. They say that if you're in a crowded area and someone gets jumped by someone's beating that person up, you feel less likely. You feel like you don't have anything to do with it. You don't have to intervene. Because there's so many other people there, they're not going to do it. If you're not going to do it, they're not going to do it. It's a diffusion of responsibility. So many people. But if it was just you and another person, that person was getting attacked, and they're like, help me, you would feel compelled to help because it's only you. I think when you're a part of an enormous corporation that has thousands of employees that's doing evil shit like the Sackler family, I think you just think you're a part of a thing, and you think you could probably dismiss it by saying, well, for most people, this provides them the needed relief from pain, and if used correctly, there's not an issue. But it's an incredibly dangerous drug, and it's an incredibly dangerous drug that's given out far too frequently. Far too easily. And I know this from my own personal experience. I had my nose fixed. I had a deviated septum. And the guy fixed my nose, and he wakes me up, after you go under. And I have these things stuffed in my nose, my nostrils stuffed up. And he offers me 2 different painkillers.
Oh, dang.
He writes me prescriptions for 2 different painkillers. I go, well, how painful is this going to get? And he goes, well, a lot of people find it very painful and a lot of discomfort, and this will help you. And I go, but is it going to get more uncomfortable than right now? And he's like, well, how do you feel right now? I go, I feel fine. Like, it's not even hurt. And I'm like, okay. He goes, well, I really think you should fill these. Because otherwise, if you need it, you're not going to have anything. You're going to be miserable. I'm like, okay. So I didn't. And I went home and I waited. And I'm like, I don't feel bad at all. Like, I feel fine. And after a certain amount of time, you take the things out of your nose. Mm-hmm. And they had stuck these plastic splints in my nose.
Oh, yeah.
And they remove all that stuff. And I never took anything. And I never felt pain. But this guy had given me this stuff. And he gave me 2 different ones. And he was a really good doctor. It's not like he was a fucking quack. If I decided to just start popping them, I'd be like, hey, man, I need it. I got an operation. I need it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's
I bought a Corvette.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with me. Yeah. I was fine. After the operation, after I woke up from the anesthesia, it didn't feel great, but it wasn't like I'm in agony.
Yeah. So
they're just giving me oxycodone.
Yeah.
And I'm not even hurt. It's not like, I need something. Give me something for the pain. Oh, my God, I'm in agony. He was like, how do you feel? I go, I feel pretty good. I wasn't being a tough guy. I was like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
It's like a mild discomfort, and most of the discomfort was because my nose was stuffed with these sponges.
Yeah.
And tubes. They give you plastic straws that poke out of the bottom of your nose and it's dripping down onto the upper lip.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. But it wasn't that bad. It was barely a problem.
Yeah, well, look, I think they just give them out, and people now are so used to we're really comfortable just taking whatever's going to make us check out for a minute.
Yes, that's the reality.
That's
right?
the reality.
That's the reality.
And that's what you have guys like Ryan Holiday. Did he come on here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where you have guys that talk a lot about that moment where you choose between what's comfortable,
yes,
or what is easy, and this other more long-term thing. What is the long-term? And we've just gotten very used to taking that easy thing.
Yes.
And it's some of that is also just us getting acclimated to technology and advancements, and a lot of those things are good for us, and so we're used to that.
Well,